with you here on Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. And someone, could you please get me a jeweler's glass, because I need to read some of these stats. They're microscopic as it stands. Yu Darvish over the last 5, you see the numbers, 1.09, a sparkling 5-0. He's gone 33 innings, and the strikeout to walk ratio, well, as good as it gets. So let's move aside and let the man come through. It's Blue Cross Blue Shield, sound up. He's talking plan of attack.
I was not thinking about anything, just following scouting report. That's the only focus today.
Along those lines, what do you think was the key for facing this lineup, given how powerful they are?
Just use breaking ball and mix in with a cutter, slider, knuckle curveball in the right time, especially for righty. Just throw a chase slider, cutter.
You started to dominate here over the last year and some change now. 26 swings and misses today. Do you feel as dominant right now as you have in your career?
I feel I have a confidence right now, and I feel really good. Especially today, I have a lot of power in my body, but I was not thinking anything about past my numbers. Just focusing each pitch.
I don't know if it feels to you like this is already halfway through the season, but you probably are halfway through a season already, and we saw how you finished last season. It's been quite a while since you had the All-Stars or had Cy Young votes. What would it mean to you to be in a Cy Young discussion again?
I don't want to think about that. I don't care. Just focusing next pitch.
How about a quick follow-up to that? You just turned 34. How is it that you seem to be getting better at this point in your career?
I feel weird. Most of the people, when you get old, you lost below a lot of stuff. But even me, I feel really good, more than when I was 25, 26. So I feel weird.
Well, Yu Darvish, back in 2013, he came in second in Cy Young voting. That was when he was a member of the Texas Rangers. But you take a look at the numbers today, 7 innings strong, 6 hits allowed, 1 earned run, and once again, the strikeout to walk ratio, unbelievable, 10-1. And you see he just lived right around 97 miles an hour, 96.6. Now, Yu Darvish said he has power in his body. He had a tiger on his shirt, and looking at his numbers today, I mean, they were eye-popping. And when you think about what he had to say about being in the running for a Cy Young Award, he seems to be the embodiment of this team spirit right now, because these guys aren't really worried about personal accolades or personal successes. They want to go out there and get wins for the Chicago Cubs, right?
They aren't. And when it's this season, when it's only 60 games, they're just focusing on winning right now, right? Yeah. I mean, they're not. Like he said, he's focused on the next pitch, and he feels even better now at 34 than he did when he was at 26. It was unbelievable. So when Darvish has power in his body and he has a tiger on his shirt, watch out. I mean, he's just absolutely just throwing cheese right here. I feel like he's even throwing harder now than he was at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, it seemed like he was throwing that fastball at like 93, 94 with the slider, but now it seems consistently 97, 98, almost whenever he wants to, every single pitch, right? And even in the 7th inning.
Yeah, I know that the rotation has been reshuffled. The season started out with Kyle Hendricks as the #1, then the reshuffle saw John Lester, but I don't think there's really any doubt about it right now. The way Yu Darvish has been pitching, he's a surefire, ironclad #1. And what more can we say about him? When you look at his numbers, the strikeout to walks, that's the first thing, Los, that pops off the page.
Yes, that is just absolutely impressive. Look, there was a point in the game when he had 80 pitches and 60 of them were strikes, and I had to do a double take. I'm like, wait a second. I know that doesn't mean that he's throwing everything in the strike zone. He's also getting a lot of chase swings and all that, as we saw in the video, because that slider looks like a wiffle ball slider. And get this, guys, it's coming out of exactly the same tunnel as the fastball. So to the hitter, they look exactly the same. And I don't care who you are. If you say that you're looking for spin in order to decipher what kind of pitch it is, good luck to you, because that's very difficult to do. Change of plane is what we look for really as hitters, and that's what tells us when off speed is coming. And boy, he's given these hitters nothing to go by. So it's very difficult to decipher. Deception is optimal right now for Yu Darvish.
Well, I'd like to get a gauge on the opposition's spin rate when it comes to Yu Darvish making their head spin, because 7 of those strikeouts today came on that slide piece, and we know that's one of his bread and butter pitches, and Yu Darvish continues to fill things up for David Ross and the Chicago Cubs. Time now for It Might Be, It Could Be, presented by Budweiser. And who we going to? Well, we're going to that man who is the secondary hero of the day, Kyle Schwarber, going deep. It's his 101st home run versus a right-handed pitcher in his career, and that man right there had the bullpen going absolutely nuts. The moves on Jeremy Jeffress, a little underrated. Did a little sneak off to the side, and look at that. Clad in some American flag shorts, Kyle Schwarber, the Schwarbino. He's going to address the media, and you'll catch it right here next. You're watching Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Wintrust. Don't move.
What if once in a blue moon happened more than once in a blue moon? Reach for the moon.
The Live Well with Advocate Aurora Health app lets you manage health and wellness for yourself and everyone who counts on you all in one place. Find the right care near you, schedule appointments, or start a video visit. Check on test results, refill prescriptions, pay bills, and more. And learn to live well with guided meditations, health quizzes, and expert tips. Virtually everything you need for your health right in the palm of your hand. Download Live Well with Advocate Aurora Health and start to live well today.
Which stage of life are you in? The I'm shopping for a house and can't believe I'm a grown-up stage. The how on earth do people afford college stage? Or the I never have to think about work again stage. No matter which stage of life you're in, First Midwest Bank has the knowledge and experience to help you. Connect with a banker today. You have plans, we have ideas. First Midwest Bank, momentum for life.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more ways to bet, more ways to fund your account, more ways to cash in, and more ways to cash out, with payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Check out FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Verizon knows how to build unlimited right. Start with America's most awarded network.
I'm on my phone 24/7.
Then, for the first time ever, give families more entertainment with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, now all included.
We're a big soccer family. Handmaid's Tale. I love Frozen.
Then give families plans to mix and match, so you only pay for what you need.
You get so much more than this, a great network.
With plans starting at just $35. The network more people rely on gives you more. This is unlimited built right, only on Verizon.
Celebrate the end of summer with Mattress Firm's Labor Day sale. Don't miss out on savings of up to $500 when you get a king mattress for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable base when you spend $6.99. And save up to 50% on select mattresses from our top-rated brands like Sealy and more. Shop in-store, online, or by phone with a sleep expert for these amazing deals. Hurry in. Only at Mattress Firm's Labor Day sale.
Back once again on Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. Through it all, and Kyle Schwarber, well, he was the tastemaker in this one, coming away with a 2-run poke, lifting the Cubs to the 2-1 victory, avoiding the sweep, as the Cubs are one of only 3 teams in Major League Baseball to have not been swept all season long. It's the Cubs, it's the Dodgers, and it's the Blue Jays. So here now, Kyle Schwarber talking about that long ball.
I wasn't really looking at, just because, you know what, you're battling in 2 strikes there. But, he was kind of running to the breaking ball in that last inning there, and probably last 2. You got to give him credit. He got out of some tough spots there, but was able to, get some wood there and get up and out of there and put 2 runs on the board.
Kyle, with this whole homestand, Ross was just saying, you guys not really played collectively your best baseball, but to come out of it today with a win and to come out with 5 wins, throughout this whole homestand, what does that mean for the team moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It is what it is. We didn't play our best baseball this series, but that's the nature of this beast. Is there's going to be times when we're not going to be playing at our best, feeling the best, whatever it is, and we're going to keep finding ways to grind through it. And this was a very nice win to have, especially when we're heading on the road. Seeing Darvish see what he did out there today was spectacular, and what our bullpen did, again, fantastic. So big win there, and everyone can look forward to having a happy flight here and getting into Detroit and worrying about this next series.
Hey, speaking of Darvish, you were here when he struggled too. But since the All-Star break last year, he's really been dominant and obviously picked up this year. You guys are already halfway through this season. What's the feeling around the club on the day that he pitches when you see him take the mound?
I mean, facing him in spring and summer camp and things like that, it's let's just say I'm happy that he's on our team. When he's got 11 pitch arsenal or whatever it is, and he's in the zone, and it's just filthy, it's nasty, and I think that's the biggest thing, is that no one's looking forward to facing you, Darvish, whenever he's on the mound. And I think that he's got all the confidence in the world right now, and we're going out there trying to support him. But when he toes that mound, we got a pretty good feeling that we're going to have a good opportunity to score some runs and be on top early.
Schwarbs, the sort of debate in town is going to be which team is better. You're both over 500. Was this kind of a reminder today that you guys, have a little something left? The Sox are kind of one of the darlings of the league right now.
It's a great lineup. I mean, you can't say enough about the lineup. I mean, shoot, what Abreu's doing up there at the plate right now is, I mean, he consistently does it for how many years now, and he's a real threat. And with all the other guys around him, with all the potential that they have, they're a good team. There's no if and or but about it. They're a good team, and it was a good test for us to we weren't playing our best baseball, but to see us be able to hang in there, even yesterday, put up a good fight, and go in there and be in striking distance. It's all positive signs. But you know what, you give credit. They played a really good series, and we're going to be moving on to our next one, and we'll see them down the line, I think, again, right? We play them again. So play them one more time, and it'll be fun.
When the offense is kind of struggling like it has been with men on, is that homer you hit just kind of an exhale moment for not just you, but the entire group?
The biggest thing is that we're all a big family, and you know what? We're all going to be grinding for each other. We're in the box with each other, and we're going to be rooting each other on. And we don't like trust us when we're all not trying to get out. We're all not trying to get out. We're all up there. We're grinding. We're putting in our bats, and to be able to hit kind of a little skid like this. It is what it is, but like I said, it's baseball. It's what happens, and you know what? It could be this next series that we're all back on track. It's just the game of baseball. So I guarantee you, everyone's putting in the work that that everyone thinks that they need to be, and you know what? And from my perspective, it's even more, because these guys care about each other in the room, and we want to go out there and we want to win a bunch of baseball games and get to the ultimate goal.
Kyle, on that note, what was it like to see Javi get a hold of a couple pitches right ahead of you?
Yeah, you know what? That guy is a big part of our team, heart and soul out there. A lot of energy, a lot of fun to see play. And you know what? I'm not worried about him. I don't think anyone's worried about him. This guy's a talented, uber talented player, and it is what it is right now. But once he starts putting some really good bats in, watch out. It's gonna be coming.
Los, great to see Kyle Schwarber break out today, but also solid to see Javi Baez speak out. And it's good to hear Kyle Schwarber give him a little love there in his postgame.
Yeah, it's evident that these guys are a close-knit unit and that they pull for each other, they support each other, they talk hitting, they help each other out. They're obviously now you don't have the luxury of video, so the conversations that they're having in dugout are huge. And Javi put together some pretty good hacks and hit that missile down the line. And then here comes Schwarber and hits that big 2-run homer to get the Cubs ahead. So just a lot of positives today overall, but the offense is looking like they're swinging it better, putting together better at-bats. Even Rizzo there at the end also chipping in with a knock. So it's looking up. It's looking up for the offense, and that's very encouraging.
Ryan, what do you say? 5th home run of the year for Kyle Schwarber. Not only did it give the Cubs the win, it also helped them avoid the sweep. This is a huge confidence booster, not only for Kyle Schwarber, but for the Cubs as they set sail for Detroit.
Yeah, this was a huge win. I mean, I felt like this was a must-win at the end of this series here. And we talked about how Schwarber hitting these home runs in interleague play and won every 12 at-bats. I mean, that 12 at-bat, it came due, and he delivered. So, he's an unbelievable hitter. You can tell that these guys genuinely do care about each other and care how each other do. And, he like he said, in the clubhouse, they're not worried about one another as far as being in a slump or whatnot. They're all in this together. They know they're going to eventually come out of it. Javi's a good player. He's their 3-hole hitter. You know that he's eventually going to, start raking like he did today and getting 2 hits. And, good to see Schwarber taking the ball the other way and staying through the middle, and hopefully that leads to them driving in more runs with runners in scoring position. And the sky's the limit. They're not even playing great baseball right now, but they're still getting those wins. When they get it all clicking at once, look out.
And hopefully that home run boosts Kyle Schwarber's confidence, because, Los, as we know, a confident hitter is a patient hitter, and a patient hitter more times than not is a hitter that puts up some solid numbers.
No doubt about it, Cole. Look, last night I was watching him, and he hit a very hard ground ball to the short. I was like, okay, there's the swing that I like. And as you see, a bat per bat, he got better and better. He gets a hanging curveball, goes placata on it right here. Those eyes lit up when you saw that change of plane that I was talking about earlier. You saw that pop out of the pitcher's hand, and you're like, okay, this is one that I want to drive. That's what good hitters do. And you could tell that he saw it out of the pitcher's hand and knew that that was a pitch he could drive, put a great swing on it. Even though he had 2 strikes on him, he just sat back and really delivered the barrel to the ball cleanly. And when he does that, he's so powerful that there's no park in the league that can hold him.
Yeah, 101st home run versus a right-handed pitcher, Kyle Schwarber. He hits his home runs in bunches, so hopefully we'll see a few more in Detroit Rock City. And speaking of, we're going to preview tomorrow's pitching matchup. It's Mills versus Mize, Monday matchup, alliteration, running wild, Bear Grylls style. We're going to give you a preview of the game. That's coming up next right here on Cubs Postgame Live.
After 225 years of Jim Beam, you'd think we'd just look back on our past. Nope. We're looking to our future, where we're crafting new bourbons, creating new ways to drink them, and teaching a new generation of distillers. So no, we're not raising a glass to the last 225 years. We're raising Jim Beam for 225 years to come.
Staying healthy and safe is on everyone's mind. UI Health is here, just as we've always been, to help you get the care you need. As partners in your health, we're ready to answer questions and provide the right solutions for your health needs. Chicago, our doors are open for you, and we're taking extra safety measures so you can be confident and comfortable when coming to visit us. At UI Health, our commitment to you has never been stronger. Learn more at uihealth.care.
Come on in to DraftKings Sportsbook, the land of free wagers. The basketball playoffs are here, and so is your shot to get a free live bet every day of the postseason. Navigate the app with ease. Jump into your bets in no time. Sign up with the promo code in the place that the hoops sweat calls home. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app Earn free live bets with the only top-rated sportsbook app that matters. And make it rain.
Our strength allows us to reach the unthinkable. And through it all, even as we have the ability to push ourselves to the limit, it will always be muscle and mind and heart. That is the future of our pastime. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, proud server of the most advanced machine on earth.
In the hole, Baez with the throw, he got him! Yelich strikes out. Ground ball, base hit, Cubs are gonna tie it. Jason Kipnis comes through. And it is gone! A home run! Slicing drive, caught by Happ. Deep left, Yelich on the track. It is gone!
Countdown some of the biggest moments, plays, and personalities in Cubs history with Cubs Countdown. Top announcer calls.
It might be! It could be! And it is!
All-time greatest Cubs.
Williams over. Yes, sir!
Best Wrigley moments. Flashing back to the faces and highlights you'll not soon forget. Cubs Countdown on MARQ Sports Network.
Back on Cubs Postgame Live, and today's Save Plays presented by Menards. Save big money at Menards for all your home improvement needs. And who does it go to? The Jeffers Express. J-Double, call him what you want, but you can call him the man who got a 4-out save today. It's his 7th career 4-out save and the first this year. And taking a look at everything he had to overcome, well, bases loaded, getting out of a jam, that's as good as it gets. So, Los, when it comes to Jeremy Jeffers in 2020 in a somewhat undefined role, how good has this man been?
Oh, yeah, he has, he's gone out there like a bulldog, really. He owns his space. When he's up at the hill, he's virtually the king of the hill, and he shows it when he throws around the mound. And as a hitter, you can kind of sense that. So he's up there to fight. Even when he doesn't have his best stuff and he battles, he's still out there. You saw him in the dugout just extremely focused in the corner, just knowing that he still had a job to do, and he went out there and got it done.
Yeah, guys, they just don't want to bat against Jeremy Jeffers, and it's for good reason. Let's take a look at the standings because the Cubs, they stand pat right there. A 3-game cushion over St. Louis, 5.5 over Milwaukee. That opens up just a little bit, but Cincinnati trying to keep pace, and then the Pirates nowhere near the conversation. Now it's time for our Miller Lite social scene, presented by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Some of the tweets today coming in. Old Sam says, I love Kyle Schwarber with all my heart and soul. That's maybe bad news for whoever is in that picture. Advert Alzali says, you. He was all about cranking that up. And then Sam Sherman, got to tip my cap to Darvish. He's pitching really well today against the reincarnation of the 27 Yankees. Yeah, that's right. That was old man Myrtle had a ball signed by the 27 Yankees. That was Murderer's Row. But nevertheless, let's move along because here's Monday's matchup. Casey Mize, the #1 draft pick from 2018, former Auburn Tiger, going up against Alec Mills. And Los, what do you need to see from this matchup? Because Casey Mize, we know how good this guy is. You see his debut on Wednesday versus this White Sox team that we just saw. 4 1/3, 7 hits, 3 earned, and 7 Ks, and that's not a bad way to maybe make your indoctrination into Major League Baseball.
Not bad at all. And again, he ran into a very hot lineup, okay? But look, from the Cubs' perspective, basically, you don't take anything for granted. You go in there in Detroit and you take care of business. So most importantly, play your game. The guys are looking good. They're going on the upswing. The offense looked good here tonight, and that's it. So they're looking pretty good going into Detroit right now, guys.
Ryan, what do you want to see from Alec Mills?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about must-win series. I think he's looking for a bounce-back start here. You know, he's had a couple rough starts, but I feel like he's going to make a comeback. These are must-win games against Detroit, who's not a great team, 11-15. So, you know, look for a positive series here against Detroit.
Yeah, Cubs get the win. They avoid the sweep. That's good news. They head to Detroit and looking to put a whole new winning streak in the win column. Coming up next right here, it's Let's Play 2, a weekly recap. That's coming your way. So for Ryan and Carlos, I'm Cole. Our coverage tomorrow, it begins at 6 o'clock. We'll see you then.
Get the parts you need at your locally owned Napa. Order online and pick up curbside in just 30 minutes or get it delivered with free one-day shipping. Quality parts delivered quickly and safely. That's Napa Know.
It's about the humans. These humans, those humans, Grooven and Golden. It's about getting more than health insurance and a partner who listens and acts. Humana calls it human care. It's talking to a doctor from your couch or helping you find a cheaper prescription before you ask. It's helping you fix the rugs so you don't fall and keeping you social, online or off. It's getting to know you so you can be your healthiest. That's our superpower. That's human care from Humana.
Do you have concerns about mild memory loss related to aging? Prevagen is the #1 pharmacist-recommended memory support brand. You can find it in the vitamin aisle in stores everywhere. Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
We could be the sun, so extraordinary.
What if once in a blue moon happened more than once in a blue moon? Reach for the moon.
Introducing First Midwest Bank's newest branch, your home. With our online banking and mobile app, it's easier than ever to make a deposit from the dining room, pay bills from the patio, or get alerts in the loft. The convenience of First Midwest Bank, right from your own home. Get started today. First Midwest Bank, momentum for life.
Toyota of Fox Lake is now part of the Bob Lacurcio Auto Group, the largest Toyota group in the Midwest. There are thousands of new Toyotas to choose from. If you're in the market for a new Toyota, head to Toyota of Fox Lake today.
You're going to like buying a car this way.
Welcome to Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel. Your look back at the 20 biggest Cubs moments from the week gone by. Well, things sure felt a bit different at the start of this week. The Cubs found themselves mired in a losing streak.
Another tough loss, a one-run loss.
First, they had dropped 3 straight to the Brewers.
When you lose, it sucks. It always sucks.
And then the Cardinals came to town.
The only thing worse than 3 losses in a row is 4.
You knew something of this nature was going to happen. You have stretches where it doesn't go your way.
But with adversity comes opportunity.
Bodie lines one center field base hit.
A chance to show everyone what you're really made of.
I hadn't seen our guys waver one bit.
The throw in time, he's out. What a play by Schwarber.
When you got them on the ropes, they don't give in. They continue to fight.
Called strike 3. Cubs win.
Let's get started with a look back at the efforts of Albert Almora from Game 1 of Monday's doubleheader.
Line drive towards center, coming in. Almora makes a sliding catch. A sinking line drive to center. Almora got a great jump, raced in, made the backhanded sliding catch on his knees. Very nice play.
The defense was spectacular. The play made on Miller. Most guys give up on that ball. He attacked that hard.
And the next inning, Almora was back at it again.
Popped up, short center field, racing in Almora. Almora lays out and he caught it. Wow. Well, he just robbed Edman of what would have been a double.
Those were absolutely huge. That's what he does out there, man. He's so good. Covers so much ground. I love when he's behind me.
2 really nice plays here today. He sees position of Separdu towards left center. Comes streaking in on the dead run. Full extension. Here is Ian Happ batting with the bases loaded. Boy, does he have a chance for ribbies right now. Happ swings and misses strike 3.
Ian Happ was feeling a bit down on himself Monday afternoon after getting fooled by a first-inning fastball.
Ian took kind of an awkward-looking cut.
I think Happ was thinking he was going to get another slider. By the time he recognized what the pitch was, it was already past him.
That punch-out led to a painful Cub squander. But as the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Actually, you know what? You're not going to fool Ian Happ twice.
Ian Happ out into deep left. It is gone to tie it up 1-1. Well, there you go. Remember how bad he looked striking out back in the first? A little redemption for Ian Happ.
The next night, after being moved to the leadoff spot, Happ again showed off his power.
Happ gets a hold of one. Well hit, and it is gone. Cubs lead 1-0.
What a missile.
All told, Happ would reach base 4 times this evening.
Stay hot, Ian Happ.
What more can you ask of a guy right there? The only thing I ask of him in Chicago wants to see him is smile a little bit more.
Every once in a while, yeah. We know that Ian Happ does not have an affinity for toothy grins.
Maybe that toothy grin would debut on Wednesday?
Happ high in the air to right field. It is twisting. It is gone.
Yep, that's right. Happ homered in 3 consecutive days.
Happ does it again.
My goodness, you talk about a hot hitter. 3rd long ball for him in this series, and that's impressive.
But no, it doesn't look like we'll get to see those pearly whites anytime soon. It was a back-and-forth affair last Sunday against the Brewers as the Cubs took the early lead thanks to Steven Souza Jr.
Into the corner. It's going to be a fair ball. Stays in play. Schwarber around 3rd. Cubs are going to get 2. It's a double for Souza, and it's 3-0.
But the Brewers responded and looked ready to run away with it.
And the Brewers have a 5-3 lead.
Not so fast, said Jason Kipnis.
Big spot. Bases loaded.
2 outs.
This should be a great matchup now for Kipnis.
Ground ball. Base hit. Cubs are going to tie it. Jason Kipnis comes through. It's 5-5.
Well, a sidearm righty, and that's the thing. You get a left-hander in there, and they're going to put the barrel of the bat on a baseball. Kipnis doesn't try to do too much. He just shoots it right back through the box.
You talk about a huge 2-out knock. Things were really setting up for Counsell with his bullpen. But Kipnis ruins all of that with one swing of the bat.
Baez will throw to first. Again, that throw off the mark, but look out, Laz. Everybody all right?
He didn't make a call.
He got him on the tag. Yep.
Encarnacion has to jump over the body of the prone Laz Diaz at first.
Man, oh man. I don't know how Encarnacion did not run completely over Laz. You know what? Laz's trip actually saved him, Sean. He tripped over his own feet.
That was scary.
I was saying a sniper got me. Laz is never going to hear the end of this. He said, nice going, Laz. So, hey, come on, man.
When we return, the Cubs-Cardinals rivalry got a facelift when the clubs squared off at Wrigley Field.
A little fun at the ball yard. Why not?
That's next on Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel.
MARQ Sports Network presents Cubs Classics. First night game at Wrigley.
Look at the lights flickering all over Wrigley Field.
Sammy Sosa flag game.
He's carrying an American flag around the bases.
David Bodie walk-off grand slam.
Walk-off slam!
Relive the most memorable games in Cubs history with Cubs Classics. Proudly presented by Prevagen.
Teddy loves tug-of-war. In his lifetime, he'll pull hundreds of tons. That's why he needs a tailored recipe from IAMS to help him stay fit. IAMS who I am.
Ordering dinner for the family? Voila! Rewarded with free delivery and a side of quiet. Grubhub gives you rewards for rewarding yourself with food.
Okay, kids, get in the car. We're leaving. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
This year, I'm going to teach my classes about composting.
This year, I get to do kindergarten with Dad. This year, my classroom's going to be in space.
Sport has the power to unite. It has the power to build communities. It has the power to break down barriers and allow people to feel as though they're on equal footing with one another. We at Cubs Charities have the ability to do some critical work right now, utilizing the power that sports has in building community, in inspiring hope, and uniting a city.
Get to know where to place your next bet on Follow the Money on MARQ Sports Network. Vegas veterans Mitch Moss and Paulie Howard host this hour-long show, share their knowledge of sports and gambling.
Dawson won the MVP in '87. Santo was awesome. Billy Williams, Ernie Banks, Sandberg was so good.
Get the most up-to-date information in live odds, predictions, and betting trends from the sports gambling capital of the world. Follow the Money, live weekday mornings at 6 on MARQ Sports Network.
Welcome back to Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel.
Go to St. Louis, and it's kind of that dislike.
The first time you put on a Cubs uniform, you know that you better be ready when you go to St. Louis.
Facing Bob Gibson, that was exciting baseball.
The ball game's over. The Cubs winning a Billy Williams home run.
The Cardinal series makes all the difference in the world with the fans.
Deep left center. Do you believe it? It's gone.
It's two communities that don't really like each other.
And this ball is long gone.
You have that war against each other. We play them tough, they play us tough.
And center. And it's gone.
There's something about the Cardinals and us.
He leaps and he caught it. Dusty starts to holler La Russa.
That fire, the history.
One of the premier rivalries in sports.
Cub-Cardinal rivalry will live on.
Yes, this week we wrote another chapter in the iconic Cardinals-Cubs rivalry. And like everything this season, it was a little out of the ordinary. The teams played 5 games at Wrigley Field in just 3 days. 4 of those games were 7-inning affairs, and in 2 of them, the Cardinals were the home team.
Yeah, that threw me off a couple times, actually, just the scorecard. I had to keep reminding myself that we're the visitors.
But one thing wasn't so strange. Just like it's been for the last 120 years, we saw great baseball and watched new faces put a modern stamp on this historic rivalry. Check out the 2020 debut of Adbert Alzolay.
He brings to the table today.
Swings and misses, strike 3. Good breaking ball.
Good start for Alzolay. Got it, looking. Backdoor breaker and well presented by Victor Caratini.
Breaking ball, strike 3 call. We go to the 3rd inning. Cubs 2, Cardinals nothing.
Rossi, what'd you think of what Alzolay gave you?
Yeah, man, I thought Adbert looked really good. The arm was super quick. You saw him keeping the hitters off balance. I thought he mixed his pitches really well.
Swing and a miss, a vanishing breaking ball.
The two-seamer seems to be a pitch that is a plus for him. That's a new toy I think he has.
Like starting to find his groove here.
I liked his mentality coming into today. I ran into him in the hall this morning. He's been focused and been looking forward to that start.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 innings for Adbert Alzolay.
He was on fire out there.
The Cubs also got a shot in the arm from an unlikely bullpen performer. After starter Tyson Miller lasted only 2 innings on Monday, Ryan Tepera came in and seemed to kickstart the club.
Here's Ryan Tepera. Tepera's been a very nice addition and so far throwing the ball quite well.
Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 3, out number 1. Cardinals 2, Cubs 1. 3rd inning, 1 away, and Paul Goldschmidt the batter.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So back-to-back Ks for Tepera. Should I say a Tepera Ks?
Yes, you should.
The puns are going to get much worse. I'm just warning you.
Swing and a miss. He just struck out the side.
Well, let's just talk about Ryan Tepera because we saw what he did. I mean, that's exactly what David Ross did.
Yeah, and it's kind of early in the game, too, but he punched those 3 dudes out and came off fist pumping, and it added a little bit of energy to the Cubs dugout.
No runs, no hits. We go to the 4th inning.
One of my favorite guys coming out of that Cubs bullpen.
Walk back to the dugout with a new sense of confidence. Ryan Tepera, we're looking at you.
And speaking of must-see TV, how about any time Kyle Schwarber steps to the dish?
Baez at second, no outs here in the 5th. Cubs up by 1, 3-2 the count to Schwarber. Here comes the pitch.
That'll go! 2-run homer! Kyle Schwarber, 4-1.
Now Schwarber gets a fastball up and out over the plate. And I mean, he crunches this ball. This is a line drive rocket. Halfway up the bleachers in straight right.
Absolute No doubter, a patented Schwarbomb.
You know, felt good off the bat. Glad to put 2 runs on the board there.
A 416-foot blast into the right field bleachers by Kyle Schwarber.
Stop and enjoy.
He may have prodigious power, but Kyle is no one-trick pony.
Deep drive left center. Off the wall, he just missed a homer.
Now Carpenter digging for second. The throw in time. He's out.
What a play by Schwarber.
Schwarber to Kipnis. They nail Carpenter trying to take a single and turn it into a double.
Perfectly played off the wall.
Kyle Schwarber barehands it, turns, and throws a strike to second base. Carpenter out by a good step and a half.
Carpenter trying for a bit of deception he could muster.
Tried the swim move, and it almost worked.
Almost got there.
Great play by Kyle Schwarber.
Coming up next, it's a centennial celebration. The Cubs pay tribute to the lasting legacy of the Negro Leagues. That's next on Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel.
And Doug.
You know, Limu, after all these years, it's the ones that got away that haunt me the most. Because you're not like everybody else. That's why Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance. So you only pay for what you need. What? Oh, I said.
Oh, this is my floor.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. Turn to Rocket Mortgage, and we can help guide you through those significant decisions now, when they matter most. Here's a great idea that could work for you. A Yorgage is a fixed-rate mortgage that conforms to your needs. With a Yorgage, you control the home loan term, anywhere from 8 to 30 years. That custom term can help you finish paying off your mortgage in a time frame that works best for you. And by taking years off your loan, you'll potentially save thousands of dollars in interest over the life of your mortgage, helping you take control and achieve your financial goals. A cash-out refinance from Rocket Mortgage could give you the boost that you're looking for. Just remember, at Rocket Mortgage, we're committed to giving you the best mortgage experience. To learn more about a Yorgage and the many benefits of a cash-out refinance, call us today or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Can't wait to tell everyone about AT&T's big 5G news.
AT&T has nationwide 5G?
Yep.
And that's faster?
Faster, yeah.
But is it reliable?
Uh-huh, and secure.
You should consider making a big deal about it.
Bigger?
I said bigger.
Oh, bigger deal, bigger than what I'm doing.
It's not complicated. A 5G network needs a 5G device. Now everyone, including existing customers, can get a free Samsung Galaxy Note 20 after trade-in.
When you live in Chicago, you proudly call this home. Your bank should too. We're Wintrust, built here for here. And we've taken our place as Chicago's bank because no other bank can say the same.
Each year, Americans waste over $21 billion by overpaying on car insurance. Enter the Zebra.
Another car insurance ad?
No, the Zebra compares them all and shows you who can actually save you money.
Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com.
Welcome back to Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel.
Can't talk about American history without talking about the Negro Leagues.
This is a story about economic empowerment. This is a story about an unprecedented level of leadership. This is a rich story about the importance of diversity and inclusion. And it's also the story of the social advancement of this country.
On August 16, 1920, at the Paseo YMCA near the corner of 18th and Vine in Kansas City, Missouri, history was made. And 100 years later, the Chicago Cubs and all of Major League Baseball still feel the reverberations.
So today, Major League Baseball is celebrating the 100th anniversary of the formation of the Negro Leagues. The Negro National League was formed in Kansas City and spearheaded by Andrew Rube Foster of the Chicago American Giants. There will be a ceremonial virtual first pitch. Let's send it over now to Wrigley Field PA announcer Andrew Bellison.
For this afternoon's ceremonial first pitch, please direct your attention to the outfield video board.
Hello, Cub fans. It's Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. The great city of Chicago plays an important role in the formation of the Negro Leagues, as it was Chicago and Andrew Rube Foster who would organize the Negro Leagues here in Kansas City 100 years ago. And of course, my dear friend, the late great John Buck O'Neill, who would become the Major's first African-American coach in 1962 with your Chicago Cubs. This first pitch is in honor of 100 years of the Negro Leagues.
Thank you, Mr. Kendrick. On this 100th anniversary of Negro League Baseball, I'd like to thank Cool Papa Bell, Josh Gibson, Ernie Banks, and of course the guy who paved the way for all of us, Jackie Robinson.
Today, the Cubs and Major League Baseball are proud to recognize the 100th anniversary of the formation of the Negro Leagues. We honor the legacy of the men and women who played, coached, shared their stories, and all those who continue to tell their stories today.
2 on, nobody out.
Cubs with a good scoring chance now. Victor Caratini at the plate.
Caratini out into deep left, and it is going to be off the wall. It's going to roll for a while. Contreras and Hayward will score to tie the ball game. Victor Caratini with a 2-run double.
The ball's hit and it just keeps carrying. And I think Jimenez, who has not played many games here at Wrigley Field, got a little tentative when he got closer to the ivy. Great read by Hayward, knowing Jimenez was struggling, and he scores all the way from first.
After coming off a series of dominant starts, Yu Darvish continued his winning ways on Tuesday, going 6 innings and allowing just 1 run.
There's a ground ball. They'll get 1, 2, and that gets Darvish out of the inning.
No, the right-hander wasn't his usual crisp self.
So now they're loaded with nobody out.
But boy, did he bear down when needed.
Little dribbler. The out is at home. They get it. The 1-2 serve. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Darvish trying to get out of a hot jam.
Hayward will make the catch.
Excellent job by Yu Darvish. The Cardinals loaded the bases with nobody out, and they walk away empty-handed.
And how about this for a momentum changer? After Darvish's Houdini act, Jason Hayward added to the Cardinals' woes.
Contreras at first, 3-2 on Hayward, nobody out. And he takes off, and that's into the right field corner. Contreras should score easily. Hayward's going to try for a triple, and he will make it. 2-0.
That look on Wilson Contreras' face says it all.
He just slid because it was fun.
Yep. Ball game on the line right now. Cubs 2, Cardinals 2, top of the 7th inning. David Bodie to bat with the bases loaded and 1 down against Giovanni Gallegos.
Base hit center field. Almora scores. Contreras is in for the 3rd out there, but it's 4-2. David Bodie again.
Another big at-bat for Bodie in this series.
He has been very, very clutchy.
He now gets a fastball on an 0-2 count inside, and just inside outs this ball. Didn't hit it great, but keeps it in the middle of the diamond and drives into huge runs for the Cubs here in the top of the 7th.
With the Cubs in the lead, out came Craig Kimbrell from the bullpen.
Fasten those seatbelts. Craig Kimbrell will get a chance to save this ball game. He has struggled this year. He'd be the first to admit that. Strike 3 called. Out number 1. Backdoor curve. And Schrock was caught frozen.
Max was looking for the express, and he got the local.
Cubs are relishing the electric arm of Craig Kimbrell.
Back on track. We've been talking about him, how he's improving every outing, and he showed it.
He swung at it. Strike 3.
There was the breaking ball. That's the 2nd out in the inning.
Everyone should be very excited about what they're seeing so far and the improvements that he's been making coming in late in these games.
Called strike 3. Cubs win. Cubs win. Kimbrel with 3 strikeouts. No balls in play.
I feel pretty good right now. Everything feels pretty under control. I feel like I can throw the ball where I want, or somewhere close to where I want. And I mean, when that happens, everything kind of falls into place. And my last couple outings have been good, but I'm looking to do a lot more than 3 scoreless. I'm looking to throw a lot more than that.
And it's nice to see Kimbrel slam the door here and pick up a save.
Does this mean we can expect to see Craig back in the closer role?
I knew you were going to ask that. Craig Kimbrel is a good option at the back end of our bullpen. I don't know how many times I've got to say that. We're going to try to match everybody up the best we can, but I have no hesitation going to Craig.
When we return, David Bodie is no stranger to pinch hit dramatics. I mean, who could forget this shot? Well, it was deja vu all over again on Monday night. That's next on Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel.
Hey, yo, welcome to the new Chris Paul workout show. If you want to make it to the NBA, you got to have a killer crossover. TNCP crossover. Oh, Jake from State Farm.
Here's the deal. There's no replacing the real Chris Paul, just like there's no replacing State Farm.
Man, what happened? Who are you? I'm the new Chris Paul.
Man. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Did you just reward yourself for spending a perfectly reasonable amount of time on the couch with tacos from Grubhub? Grubhub's gonna reward you for that with a $5 off perk.
Bro, you know how to throw down.
It's literally all I do.
Dude, hit me!
My bad. Come, join us.
Do you mind if
Keep it.
Next party is at my house.
I'm pretty sure this is us.
Twisted Tea.
Keep it twisted!
The Live Well with Advocate Aurora Health app lets you manage your family's health and wellness all in one place. Find the right care, start a video visit, try guided meditations, and more. Download Live Well with Advocate Aurora Health and start to live well today.
From lines of credit in Chicagoland to equipment finance loans in the Quad Cities to better cash flow in Milwaukee. First Midwest Bank is committed to using our local knowledge and ideas to help our clients get their business momentum back. Visit wehaveideas.firstmidwest.com. You have plans, we have ideas. First Midwest Bank.
This could work.
We're taking you home now, sir.
Are you a search and rescue?
No, I'm with the resort.
What? Welcome back to Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. So the leadoff man is reached. Still no hits, but another Cubs base runner.
Another base runner, another opportunity to get a little something cooking here.
It was kind of a strange way to get no hit.
I didn't even, I remember looking up and I saw we had no hits in one run, but I didn't realize we took that into the 6th or the 7th. I didn't realize that.
At this point in the 6th inning, the Cubs had put men on base in every frame but one.
And again, it's only a 7-inning game, so you're getting late. When you're in the 6th inning, you're late.
They'd been gifted 6 base runners, had scored a run, and witnessed another man thrown out at home.
It's a night where the Cubs are really struggling for offense, and anytime the guy on the mound's going to be walking you or hitting you, that's a favor.
But they still didn't have a hit until Wilson Contreras ignited a rally.
That's deep to left. And it's going to bang off that wall and roll for a while. single. Baez will score. Contreras has a double.
And now it's a 4-2 ball game. The Cubs finally get their first hit in the nightcap.
All it takes is one swing, and you can unlock something there.
I mean, hitting's contagious. I mean, as kind of cliche as it sounds, but like, you know, you get that first one out of the way there, like things start to kind of go, oof, you kind of breathe, and you're like, oh yeah, there it is.
David was certainly cool, calm, and collected when he dug in as a pinch hitter 3 batters later. 2 on, 2 out, Cubs down by 2. Here's what happened.
A drive into deep center. Back on it, Vader! Gone! Somebody in the dugout knew it was gone right off the bat.
Yeah, so did somebody in the batter's box. David Bodie enjoyed watching that one fly out of here. So after a night, a bizarre night with all the strikes and walkouts and no hits, they finally unload here in the top half of the 6th.
I know you've been in some dramatic moments before, but when you were rounding the bases after that home run, did it occur to you, man, this would really be cool if the seats were full for this one?
Obviously the roar of the crowd is never overstated enough. You miss that. You miss that roar. You miss the silence even sometimes in like in a gasp and then the roar.
3-run homer, David Bodie. Cubs lead 5-4.
Exactly what the Cubs needed was somebody to break out the big bat and blast one, and the Cubs do it. That's the way you pinch hit. You come in and crunch one and hit one out of here. He knew it.
The Cubs would make the lead hold up and break a 4-game skid with a 5-4 win. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Let's Play 2, presented by FanDuel. We'll see you next time.
Fresh from doing wheelies in legendary monster truck Gravedigger, it's Off the Mound with Ryan Dempster. Presented by Sloan. Featuring guests, 2-time All-Star and 15-year Major Leaguer, the pride of Fresno City College, Ted Lilly. And a 15-year Major Leaguer with trips to the World Series in 2 of the past 3 seasons, ambidextrous pitcher, Rich Hill. And now, the host of Off the Mound, Ryan Dempster.
Hey, welcome everybody to this week's edition of Off the Mound presented by Sloan. I'm your host, Ryan Dempster. Thanks for tuning in. So this past week, what did we have? We had the Major League Baseball draft. I remember being a kid back in 1995, high school senior, being drafted 3rd round by the Texas Rangers. What a special day that was. Congratulations to all the players that did get drafted. Now this year, it was a little bit different. Major League Baseball went with only a 5-round draft as opposed to its usual 40 rounds. So that means there is a lot less players who got drafted. That means a bunch of guys whose initial dream of being drafted to a major league team was not met. And I know the frustration that can come with that. I'm sure that there is a lot of wonder, a lot of uncertainty as to what to do next. But I just want to have this message for those young kids out there, whether you're a high school kid, whether you're a junior college, a college kid, don't let this be your defining moment, okay? Baseball is going to throw you adversity along the way all the time. Throughout your career, throughout my career, I faced adversity in the minor leagues. I faced it in the big leagues. On more than one occasion, that adversity could come with being sent down, being released, being hurt, having a surgery, having failures, all these things. Those things are only going to make you stronger along the way. Now, I understand that you're frustrated. You might not have a team. And now this is up to you to continue to work hard, continue to push forward, because that's what it takes. That's what it takes to be a Major League Baseball player. It takes hard work. It takes determination. It takes overcoming the different adversities that are thrown your way. So I have that message for you. Don't let it get you down. Find ways to continue your baseball career, whether that's independent ball, maybe some sort of collegiate league starts up, maybe some sort of league for the players who didn't get drafted starts up. Continue to work hard, continue to push forward, because there will be opportunity. And when that opportunity comes, you want to be ready for that. But I share your disappointment. I understand that, your frustration. But like I said, don't let it be your defining moment in your Major League Baseball career or your goals to be a Major League Baseball player. Like I said, congratulations to all the players that did get drafted. You are our next generation of baseball players. We will be waiting for you on the Major League level as you make your way through the minor leagues. And for those who didn't, we look forward to you overcoming your adversity as you build towards your Major League careers. So good luck to both sets, the ones that were drafted and the ones who weren't. And speaking of two guys who've come over a lot of adversity in their careers, both guys here that we have on this week's show, left-handers Ted Lilly and Rich Hill, have overcome their own obstacles along the way on their journey to become successful major leaguers. We're going to sit down and talk with them about that, as well as other moments in their big league careers and a little bit of life. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back after this break with Off the Mound, presented by Sloan. Listen to the Off the Mound podcast presented by Sloan with me, Ryan Dempster. Every Monday, you'll hear exciting conversations with former players and other personalities.
Kyle Hendricks turned into, what he is now, and it's still incredibly fun to watch that guy pitch. You don't have to throw 98. You don't have to have an 85-mile-an-hour curveball or a 90-mile-an-hour slider, and he does it really well.
Subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify today.
Wedding day, huh, boys? Been there, done that. Twice.
Your cousin from Boston.
Karen, I'm just gonna say what everyone here is thinking. You look smoking. Total smoke show. And they never did find his finger. They had to close the pool for like an hour. I brought a date named Sam. Dig in. Yeah. Love is like Boston lager. Rich, complex, and it's over too soon. Right, Chrissy?
Food delivery just got more rewarding. Now the Grubhub gives you rewards when you order. Did you order tacos? Again? Boom, rewarded with a perk like $5 off. Ordering dinner for the family? Voila, rewarded with free delivery and a side of quiet. Grubhub gives you rewards for rewarding yourself with food.
After I came home from Iraq, I could still hear the booms. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
Thanks to DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
In the hole, Baez with the throw, he got him! Yelich strikes out. Ground ball, base hit, Cubs are gonna tie it. Jason Kipnis comes through. And it is gone! A home run! Slicing drive, caught by Happ. Deep left, Yelich on the track.